And I do love a blank canvas.
Well, we tried to get the big pieces in there and then let you fill in all the little bits, which is great.
I started working in the film industry in 2006, pretty much a few months after I graduated from university.
I started in locations back in the late 90s, probably 1998, 99. Started out as a location PA.
And I had learned of the Directors Guild of Canada, and I became a trainee, and I started working on DGC shows as an art department trainee. At one point made the leap and became a production designer.
Like to tell everybody I've been in the business for 4 or 5 years, but I've suddenly realized it's been well over 20 years now that I've been in the business. Worked my way up to assistant location manager and right through to location manager where I am.
The style of the show is very much rooted in realism. He's a guy in the real world dealing with real things. And so maintaining a very authentic and real looking world is very important to us.
Very specific to getting the feel of the show from Naz, and what type of world they are looking to create falls to us then to interpret what they want, get a clear vision of what it is, and then search out and find the right location for them to apply everything that they need to.
It's throughout the whole season, and it's the second part of the mansion, which is the ocean side of it. We ended up spending a lot of time on, designing the set and finding the appropriate location for it. So this set, because the way it's written, the mansion is on a cliff with jagged rocks down an ocean, and then there is like a tide pool. We had a hard time finding a perfect mansion, or at least a property that had all the right bones that we can come in and add to it. We found a really great location in Ontario, and it was perfect. It had the right bones, but then the B side of it, we needed the cliff, which we ended up finding on the East Coast. And also for Reacher to swim away, our location being on the East Coast, it was challenging to actually find an access point for him to get into the ocean and out. And, it was also dangerous because it's like the Atlantic Ocean. When we were doing all of that, we came to the conclusion that what if, we built a portion of it and we needed a pool or a tank?
And I was like, I have just the place. I know exactly where we can go. I said, it's perfect. It's empty. It's painted black already. And we can pretty much do whatever we want to it. So this is where we should go.
For us to be able to, replicate the cliff edge that we had in Newfoundland and basically shove it in there, squish it down as much as we can to fit, but also be real to the landscape out east. And then how are we going to build that on the side of a pool? Engineers came and said, well, you have a lot of water moving around because special effects had to make these waves, trying to figure all of that out, from construction to paint to stunts to special effects. Art department, our set designers, location needs, grips. It was like, it ended up being a set where it was a real true collaboration all across the board.
Like over the years, you build up such a memory bank in your scouting files from all the years you've worked, and you just have to go back and rely on it. And then it's just getting out there and pounding the pavement sometimes when it's like, oh, well, let's try this neighborhood. And you drive through 15 different neighborhoods trying to find the perfect house. And then finally you turn the right corner and you're like, oh, there it is right there. That's the one.
A lot of it has to do with creating the world on a larger scale. And it's just really wonderful, like the collaborative nature of this team.